Hey guys, it's Vara, and today I am going to be talking about the brand new Guilds of Ravnica Buy a Box promo. So I had saw this just a little while ago, that's why I'm making a video on it, and we also saw some new pack art, but I really want to focus on this new Buy a Box promo. Now this is a big worm. I'm talking a big worm. This is the biggest creature that is currently in Magic the Gathering, sitting at a 16/16. Now, Emrakul was the last biggest creature at a 15/15, so of course, why wouldn't we make the next Buy a Box promo the biggest creature in Magic? Why don't we? So this is a worm. It is a 7 colorless, 3 green mana. So it is a hefty mana cost. I mean, 10 is not an easy mana cost for a 16/16 worm, and it has Convoke and Indestructible. Convoke is a mechanic that I've always really enjoyed, and of course Indestructible for this is pretty big. It is a pretty big mechanic. So a lot of people were saying, well, this card isn't going to be that good because it doesn't have trample, and my instant thought was Goreclaw. If you don't know what Goreclaw is, Goreclaw's from M19. Of course, it's a 3 colorless, 1 green, 4/3 bear, and it reads, creature spells you cast with power 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast, so we're just gonna make the 10 an 8. And whenever it attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. Mono Green Stompy is a very good deck right now. Mono Green Stompy is a deck in Standard that is pretty powerful, and I see it being a very powerful deck for a long time. And after rotation, it is going to be one of the top decks that we currently have, besides what, of course, new sets like Guilds of Ravnica bring in. And I think with this card is pretty amazing for Mono Green. I think this is really going to help Mono Green Stompy, and because this is a card, we are going to see a hell of a lot more Mono Green Stompy now that this is a thing. And of course, Guilds of Ravnica comes out, rotation will have already happened because of Guilds of Ravnica. So people are going to be building their Mono Green Stompy, but inevitably I do see this being a huge card. I do see this being a very expensive card. Now, do I think this is the next Nexus of Fate? Do I think this is as good as Nexus of Fate? I would argue no. I personally don't think this is as good as Nexus of Fate. Nexus of Fate really has a lot of versatility to it. It can be played in practically any mono blue or just deck with blue in it. I see this having a pretty big impact though, especially with things like Llanowar Elves in Standard. I do think that this is a very big card. I do think we are also going to be seeing a lot of green support in Ravnica. So I do think that this deck is honestly going to be probably the top deck in the Standard meta. Maybe besides, of course, Fog and a couple other various things. But I do think that this card is very powerful. I didn't think, honestly, Nexus of Fate was going to be that played in Standard. I thought it was going to be good, but I didn't think it was going to be a $30 card that literally everyone wants to play, and I was obviously wrong about that. I had suspected it's going to be a $20 card and mainly played in other various formats, but I was wrong. I don't think that this card is going to cost like $30. Not as many people are going to go all in with buying 4 copies of it, but I definitely think I could see people going in and buying 2 copies of this and really making this work in a mono green deck in Standard. And then really quickly, I just wanted to talk about pack artworks really quickly. We are seeing Vraska on the front of the box, so she is obviously one of the main characters in Guilds of Ravnica, but we are seeing her as one of the packs, an original character as one of the packs, in Ral Zarek. Now, Tezzeret had went to get Ral Zarek for Nicol Bolas. We don't know if he's an antagonist. We don't know his current status or what he is, but he doesn't look that good on these packs, honestly. I do think that he looks pretty young. I wish that he had more of a scholarly look to him. I feel he looks pretty Doctor Strange in this. I mean, his outfit's the same. His hair is just a mess. It's stood up like he put 5 pounds of gel in it, and he just doesn't have that Is-It feel, at least to me, honestly. Of course, he's got the lightning, he's got the clothes, but I feel like his expression, his just overall look doesn't look that Ral Alzeric to me, but who knows? I mean, I think Vraska looks pretty good. I'm excited to see who that original character is, but that's all the information that we have currently. So you guys, please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the new BioBox WURM promo. I'm really excited to see your guys' opinions, what you guys think of it, if you think that it will help Mono Green dominate the meta. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video on the Guilds of Ravnica spoilers. If you did, make sure to give it a like. You can also check out my alternate ways of helping the channel: Patreon, direct donations, join the Discord, stuff like that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys again really soon.